So today I'm going to show you how to make homemade peanut butter in 2 minutes. Hey everybody, I'm Chef AJ and I got this wonderful new machine called the Nutramilk. I've been using it to make plant milks, I've been using it as a food processor, I've been using it to make nice creams, and it makes nut butters very quickly and inexpensively. I showed you on another video how to make almond butter. That takes about 13 minutes because almonds are kind of a tough nut. Of course, if you use roasted almonds, it takes only about 6. Cashew butter takes about 3 minutes, but peanut butter, 2 minutes. And you will save so much money. But more than that, it just tastes so much better when you make it yourself. Have you ever gone to one of those stores where they actually have the machine where they're grinding it for you right there? You know it smells better, it tastes better than the stuff in a jar or a glass, and then you don't have all that packaging. So what I'm going to be using is just a bag of roasted but unsalted peanuts from Trader Joe's. I'm going to use half a bag, that's about 2 cups. But people have also asked me if I could please tell you how to set the Nutramilk machine up, and I'm happy to do that. You have the base of the machine right here, which is the biggest part, and then you have the mixing basin. So you put it on, and you want to make sure the handle well, I'm kind of doing this backwards because I'm doing it for a video, but it can only go correctly one way. But you'll know because it's going to lock into place. So there's a little arrow right there to help you. Then you put in the cutting blade, which is, now it's very much like a food processor. It actually is a food processor. It's just much more powerful because when I've tried to make nut butter in my food processor, it broke it. It broke the canister. Then we have what's called the wiper blades. This is my favorite feature because this turns. So when you're doing whatever you're doing, you don't have to keep opening the top and scraping it down because this does it for you. And then we have the lid. I'm going to show you how to put the lid on in a second, but now I'm going to add my nuts. You definitely want to start with a dry base if you're doing nut butters for sure. You don't want to have any moisture in there. And I'm going to put this in. If you did use salt, you could of course add it, but I don't use salt, so there we go. And then I'm going to put the lid on. It has a little indication that helps you know exactly how to line it up. And then you hear that click, and then you hear that click. And then there's only 4 buttons, start and stop, dispense, which is what you're going to use when you do milk, not with butters, butter and mix. But for butters, you only need the butter button. So I'm going to press the butter. Oh, first you got to turn it on. But before you turn it on, it does always help if you plug it in. There we go. Now I turn it on. Oops, it was on. And then the butter button, and then I'm going to go to 2 minutes. And basically, I set it and forget it. And there you have it in 2 minutes. And it's fresher and much more delicious. Hardly any got on the blade. I'm going to take my beautiful purple spatula, which was a gift from Tammy Kramer of Nutramilk Notebook. If you haven't watched that channel, you must try. Wow, this really is amazing. Now, I can't imagine it being any creamier, but if for some reason you want it creamier, run it another minute or 2. But there you have it, 2 minutes, fresh, delicious, homemade peanut butter. You'll save so much money. The environment will thank you. And thank you for watching. So if you want a discount on the Nutramilk machine, I'll put a link below. Take care and happy eating.